Okay, so not sure if the guys got that there, but there was a call, let's go Brandon. And yeah, you may have missed that. We have a healthcare worker here, of course. And I'm just going to read from the sign here. The person, happy. Yep. Okay, so yeah, she's put a lot of effort into this. Stand down AHPRA. So those that don't know, AHPRA is the governing body that regulates and polices, if you like, healthcare workers, doctors, anybody from the aged care. So AHPRA, about 8 months ago, put a blanket order on doctors here in Western Australia and healthcare professionals to make $5,000 fines if doctors and healthcare workers mentioned which vaccine they were giving. AHPRA also have put a blanket order out against healthcare workers and doctors from speaking out, in particular adverse reactions.
That's exactly right. And people are getting sick, seriously sick, from these vaccines. I'm an immunisation provider, and I've been told unless I follow their narrative, my job is on the line.
And can I just ask you, so we're in healthcare, so you said an immunisation provider, and how long have you been doing that for?
I've been nursing now for over 40 years.
So 40 years, a nurse of 40 years experience that's looking at losing her job because she's making a choice for herself, but she's here advocating for people. Her message about the adverse reactions?
Yeah. It's not safe, guys, it's not safe. And it accumulates in your body and it's going to cause you big, big problems, if not death down the track. And they're not telling you that.
So that's exactly right. So mainstream media will tell you this, but Freedom Media WA, real people telling real stories, we will say the statements that mainstream media won't. Okay, so yeah, for those that are at home and can't see, we've got another fantastic effort here by a person. I'm just going to read from the back here, just so that people can see. So we have a social worker of 15 years. 15 years. Stop the scandemic. My immune system. So great round of applause there for Dr. Weilerman. But yeah, so my immune system is 100 times stronger than the vaccine. So there's two parts to the sign that I'm talking to. You happy to say your name?
Patricia.
Okay, I'm talking to Patricia here, a social worker of 15 years experience. She falls in T1 and T2. She's just told me that side of it. So in terms of her employment status, I will, if Patricia decides to say that, I'll let you say. But she has another good message. Another great round of applause there. So, but hey, that's what you get for live streaming. It's rustic and it's real. That's real people telling real stories. Patricia?
So, yeah, no jab, no job. It's unethical. It's workplace bullying. It needs to be stopped. I don't know why our unions aren't standing behind us. There's no support from top levels. It's morally and ethically wrong. It also is unsocially and justice. It's just not right on any level. Our bodies, our choices and our immune systems are a lot stronger than this. We don't need to be vaccinated or forced against something that actually isn't even working for what it says it does.
No, fantastic. And Patricia, you mentioned there that the unions are not standing behind you. Are you happy to say, were you part of a union?
I was. I'm not going to name them though.
Okay, so there you go. And that seems to be a common thing. The union withdrawals en masse by the people that, well, I guess they join a union thinking that the union is going to represent the views of the people that are funding what they do to represent the workers. And when that doesn't happen, they're withdrawing en masse. So Patricia, just like to say, yep, there's plenty of people up on site that are in the same boat as you. We hope that things work out for you. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
But just keep walking through the crowd, reading out some signs here. Plenty of good signs. No vax, my body, my choice. And this is here. Shame on the government. Again, the question is, can Australia call itself a democracy? So look, I'm just going to read out from a sign here. So this is quite interesting. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Those in Victoria will understand exactly what that means. 2 weeks to flatten the curve, 3 jabs to feed your family. So we've gone from two vaccines to now we're talking boosters. Recent studies from Israel are already suggesting that 2 vaccines, the efficacy of 2 vaccines is not enough, and people now need to have booster shots. They're talking 3, and this mandate has to stop. How can people flatten the curve, feed their family, if they're being coerced into doing something against their choice? So we have Waltzing Matilda being sung at the moment, and when that finishes, I've just bumped into Mike in the crowd, and he's just said a couple of words that have struck an chord. And I think, again, Freedom Media, real people telling real stories, and we will come back and have a chat so that those out there can hear what Mike has to say. Dancing. Can you get the ladies dancing? So here we go, a couple. There's a courtesy. We've just come at the end. Must say that we are live streaming, so yeah, I'm sure we're getting heaps of comments back saying, "Well done, ladies. That was a great dance. A great dance." There we go. And sorry, your name?
Emma.
Emma, and you?
Mandy.
Mandy?
Mandy.
Mandy. There we go. Emma and Mandy dancing to Waltzing Matilda. That's it. So Waltzing Matilda and MC Aaron Malloy has just said, "Protect our children." That's what the round of applause was for. Okay, so it looks like the people are about to move off on a bit of a walk. Before they do, we're just going to come back to Mike. And oh, look at that. For those on the live stream there, so that you don't get seasick, Joe's awesome. So here we go. Look, I've just bumped into Mike in the crowd. You know, he was telling me a few things, and I think his message is yeah, good. Firstly, I just want to say, up on top here we've got great, and it's crossed out, great, make Australia great against. But Mike?
How good's this, mate? I walked around the corner and I almost burst into tears. You know, I've been coming to these things for years, and you know, there were no people here, and to see this turnout, it's absolutely unbelievable. This is what they don't want. They don't want us divided. They don't want us together, united. They want us divided. They want us arguing and worrying about other things and distracted. We've got to stick together. This is where we win the fight. Bums off seats. Get off Facebook. Get off social media. Come down to these protests. Just say no.
That's fantastic words there for Mike. The only thing I'd say for Facebook at the moment, that's our means of live streaming. But outside of that, you know, stay off Facebook. Just drop the flyers there. Thank you very much.
Jump on Telegram, brother.
But yeah, so I mean, on Telegram, we don't quite have the ability to live stream on Telegram there. But look, you know, a man that's been coming to rallies like this for a number of things, you know, very important message there. Bums on seats.
Bums on seats.
Yep.
Just say no. You can. You got a choice. Just say no.
And there it is. Just say no. Bums on seats. If people do that, for those guys that are up on site and can't be here today, we have people like Mike. Many. Here we go. So I'm just going to read this out. Freedom, refuse, resist, rebel. I love it. The 99%er. So yeah, well done. Well done, Mike, on that. And look, it's an easy solution. It's time now to come out from behind the keyboard. It is time for
freedom,
and it's time for bums on seats.
Bums on seats. Bums on seats.
Thank you very much, Mike, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Cheers, bro. Have a good one.
Brought to you by Freedom Media WA, where journalism should never be a government narrative. Like, share and subscribe to my channel to see real people telling real stories.